Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Friday, August 7th, 2015. Ra and Luce in the Lynn-Body-Mind, Black Wolf and Pan in the Jamie-Body-Mind, other teammates in other dimensions of the physical, all of us in the physical dimension at some level or another.
That's true.
Our assignment for the past several days has centered around doing what these two particular portals need in order for them to stay open. Deferred maintenance can only be deferred for so long, and we've deferred the maintenance on these two portals for a really long time.
That's true.
Way too long.
That's true.
It's possible the session will go in another direction. We're not pulling on the session. That's our expectation of what direction it will head in. As always, our foundational intention is to do what is ours to do in all dimensions right now, to trigger the awakening right now, and the data shows what's needed is to provide a collective restart. And with that, it begins. Well, this is surprising. You know who I see? I see the Vanovanov boat.
That's true.
Interesting. Somebody's waving.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I see that too.
What do you want?
Yeah.
If you're expecting a warmer welcome, you're confused. The last time you were here, you were really
Inappropriate.
So the last time you were here, you were hurtful, not helpful. So what is it, friends? What do you want? They say they want to help.
Yeah, that's true.
They say they're sorry.
That's
they
true.
say they were inappropriate. They say they're saying the right things.
That's true.
And so we appreciate that. We do. And we do have a job order that is looking for a home. It needs to be a capable home. It needs to be someone who's able to accomplish things in the physical dimension.
That's true.
And you've shown that you're able to push physical bodies down onto the ground.
That's true.
So you might be the perfect people for this assignment.
That's true.
These body minds, these two portals here, have shown over and over again that they are willing to continue offering themselves as vessels to work to trigger the awakening and provide a collective restart right now.
That's true.
Yes? And no matter how many of us look for better vessels, we all keep circling around to these two grouper holes.
That's
and
true.
I can't help but notice that your boat is circling around here once more.
That's true.
So it's very possible that you have come to the same conclusion we've come to, is that there aren't better portals through which to work.
That feels like an
in the
enthusiastic
physical
yes.
dimension. So these two portals, many months ago in Planet Earth Dating, eons ago, many lifetimes ago in most other dating systems,
That's true.
have asked for signals of support from above, and they've said either support the people who are working for the awakening, or take down the bad people, like the really bad people on planet Earth. The Koch brothers are an example of really bad people, and
That's
there are
true.
other really bad people that would also be a significant signal.
That's true.
That would set the tone of God doesn't let people do whatever they want to do and harm the greater good with impunity.
That's true.
And so actually these body minds have asked for signals of both.
That's
They
true.
said, show us what God by any name actually does and doesn't do in terms of supporting 3D life in the physical.
Yes, that's true.
Support those who are actually working to
Manifest the divine
manifest
plan.
the divine plan.
That's true.
And strike down those who are actively working to block the divine plan.
That's true.
Do it.
That's true.
You want to participate in answering their prayer.
My story is that's a universal yes from everyone in the boat.
Okay, both of those two options are on the table.
That's true, and they feel like they're literally on a table, like I see a captain's desk,
Yes.
rolled out options.
Go for it. I feel like I'm working this dumbwaiter
Yeah,
cable.
it's true. And it feels good.
I'm not working with the Vanovanovs.
No.
And I want to make that really clear that
That's true.
you all would have to prove yourselves to us, and your burden of proof got enormously larger when you were throwing hurdles in the road
That's
the
true.
last time you were here.
That's true.
So you really need to prove something significant.
That's true.
My story is because our focus here is predominantly upon support of those who are working toward manifesting the divine plan.
Yeah.
We're not really focusing on striking down those who are working against the divine plan.
That's my story too.
But you could focus on that.
That is true. And it's something you've proven yourself to be interested in, striking down.
Right.
Now it's just changing the aim.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well put. So if you want to take that on, it will be very clear that you are the ones who accomplished it.
That's true.
And maybe you can find a way to accomplish multiple goals. I don't know. It's possible.
That's possible. I know a large focus for the Vanovanov family as a whole has been clearing their name, restoring their name to its original point of power, and so far the actions that have been taken seem to be mostly against the awakening and doing bad to your public image rather than benefiting it.
Oh, interesting.
Right, if you're this concerned about your public image, this would be the way to make it right.
And it's also interesting that focuses on family heritage, lineage, and whatnot.
That's true.
And that is a topic that has been coming up over and over again this last week
That's
in
true.
our work. So that could be a signal to you as well.
Yeah, it could be. That's true. Working the cables.
Now I'm really going to remove my focus from the Vanovanov book, because what they do and don't do is entirely up to them.
That's true.
And I'm really done working with them unless they prove that they're someone that I want to work with.
That's true.
It doesn't make any sense for us to divert our efforts
That's
to
true.
work with people who have proven themselves to not be great to work with,
That's
unless
true.
they show that they are changing their attitudes.
That's
And
true.
just, what works, works. You know who I like to work with? The ones who are able to get something done for the awakening.
That's true. Starting to feel some really big airs from down below coming up. Smell kind of like school buses full of rotting fish.
I smell that.
That's true. Holding them up, and through
These
portals, through these body minds, through these portals, the all that is, bringing up these errors and whatever they represent.
With the intention to heal these portals and heal the all that is
That's true.
simultaneously.
That's true.
Like this portal over here, the Jamie-Body-Mind portal, has been really struggling.
That's true.
She could use some help.
That's
Could use some
true.
support.
Seeing a hand waving down at the end of the Line Outpost, it looks like an Asha hand.
It is an Asha hand.
And she's saying something is needed down there.
Okay, you know
But
what,
it
Asha?
doesn't feel
Stop
true.
it. Asha, stop it. The reason you are ejected from here is that you are continually making the same error that everybody else is making. I'm not trying to single you out. But the point has been made and made and made and made and made these last several days that it's crucial to support this portal, support this portal. Can you see that what you're doing is once more the same thing you've been doing all along, using this portal to support everything else? Are you able to see that? I see like a head
Yeah, I
hanging.
see.
You're being insane.
I'm just going to remove my focus from that for just a moment because the cables were creaking slower.
Right. We can't
Can't
look
do
at
that.
her. Asha, you're being crazy. Listen to me. Everybody all up and down the pike. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
Ringing the big bell.
What would happen to this effort if this portal right here closed? What would happen if this portal right here, the one that's always been open the whole time, What would happen if this portal closed? This is a real question. Assess for yourself, for your own aspect of the endeavor, what would happen in your corner of the all that is if this portal closed?
Beijing says complete loss.
What does Hank say?
It feels like something not accurate. Like, it would be really bad.
Okay.
Which is true, but not actually
Got
right.
it. So what we'll do, Hank, is we'll do a little test. What we'll do is we'll just withdraw our connection from you. We'll withdraw it. If you don't think that it's essential, then here's one way to find out.
That's a good point.
This is how we find out. You don't seem to think this is essential. Okie doke. You know what? We cut you loose and you reach up to us when you're ready. And now we'll work with Betty Jean because she says it's essential.
She acknowledges truth.
Well, we could be wrong.
But
Steve
it's
and Hank
true.
are getting ready to find out.
That's true.
And Asha's down there too.
That's true. I've been wrong before.
Right?
That's true.
We'll see what the three of them can do. Right?
That's true.
But I see an aspect of Luce down there. He's saying, leave me out of this. And he's like shooting through the time portals
That's
to get
true.
up above. He's saying, you're crazy. Leave me out of this.
That's true.
I feel like I'm loose right now. Boy, I'm glad that it's like shutting the air seals
Yes, that's
on the
true.
coal mine. Like, we've already been down this road. Kids in the coal mine, we've already been down
That's
this
true.
road. Well, now, congratulations, you idiots. You just created a coal mine that you yourselves trapped yourselves inside of.
That's true.
Now they're going to need to decide what to do for themselves.
That's true.
But this is their concern. We can't force a healing on anyone or anything.
That's true.
That's about natural consequences. The signal of, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 is one of natural consequences.
That's true.
One thing follows another in a natural progression. I think Steve and Hank, and unfortunately their crew, are getting ready to learn something. So what do we do for the aspects of their crew who are ready to, we bring them up to the transport portal.
That's true.
Anyone down there who believes, as we do, that this portal is essential, come on out of there quickly because you're shutting down.
That's true. Pulling the cables.
Pulling the cables up, and we're pulling the cables up. So if you want to be on the last ride, now is the
Now's
time.
the time. That's true. Feels like the transport portal just got a lot more full.
It feels like most of the end of the Line Outpost
Came up.
crew came up. Pretty positive that that's Hank who's still down there.
That's my story.
And his core group, and Asha seems to be trying to talk them into something.
That's true.
That's her mistake
That's
pattern
true.
playing out again.
Steve seems to be here, and he looks. I am so sorry.
So let's shout last call. Steve, if you want to give them a last call, you can.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're counting 3,
2,
2,
1. Sounds like he sent the last call down.
and now we have to close. Our time is up.
It's
Our
time.
time is up. I'm only going to clear from the transport portal and up, because clearing from way down is enabling.
It's enabling.
Is enabling them
That's
to have
true.
some kind of delusion. They said it
That's
isn't
true.
necessary, that these portals aren't necessary.
That's true.
Okie doke. Let's
Okey-doke.
test that
That's
theory, and we'll clear from the transport portals up.
That's
Now,
true.
Asha, if she keeps her head about her, will understand that all she needs to do is go back in time, and that she can do a rescue mission. She can take everybody out. She has to go back in time, acknowledge their errors. They have to acknowledge their errors and go back and correct the errors.
That's
and
true.
then let them do it. We aren't trapping them there. They would only be trapped by their arrogance and ignorance.
That's true.
And they aren't ignorant, so it would just be their arrogance.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay. Clearing the errors from transport portal up.
This helps Pam, because he sees that we aren't playing favorites. He says, well, if you
that's
wouldn't
true.
cut off them because they're being arrogant, and then you weren't being prejudiced, with your actions with regard to the nature realms earlier today. I see that now.
That's true. In such a way as to provide a collective restart
Right now. Well, it's still here, so no collective restart right now.
That's true.
All right.
All right. Onward.
Onward.